York tied it with a free throw with .8 to go, missed the second. And here in overtime, it's the Lynx by 2. Carlton to trigger in. Finding Smith. Jones comes up with the steal. Jones ties it. 93 all. And a 4-second difference game in shot clock. Williams speeding up the floor, gets denied by Stewart. The action is intoxicating. Crowd wants a challenge here, but New York has just one timeout remaining. Tied at 93, slight difference game in shot clock. Williams bounces in. Collier fading and hitting. Nafisa Collier the bucket. And how about this? New York, did they take their timeout before they inbounded the ball? If not, they cannot advance it. That's what Cheryl Reeve is contesting. Minnesota leads by 2 on the Collier bucket with 8.8 to go in overtime.
I don't think New York called the timeout prior to the inbound. What a tough bucket, though, from Nafisa Collier. Drains it. When is the timeout called? Oh, right as the ball leaves Lainey Hamilton's hand for the inbound.
Well, Rebecca, obviously, it would change things a lot how you get into your set. If you're inbounding from the backcourt, with 8.8, you still have plenty of time.
Yes, plenty of time. And getting kind of that running start for your ball handler is not a bad thing either.
How about Jonquel Jones gambling, and it pays off. The steal and the finish to tie the game.
Using those long arms to get inside and finish. Brianna Stewart using her long arms to get the block there, and then Nafisa Collier using the long arms and the long legs and that footwork to get a tough bucket to fall.
And it looked like on that replay, it may have hit Courtney Williams' hand last on that Stewart block, but New York elected not to challenge it with just one timeout remaining. Meanwhile, we were just informed by Isaac Barnett, thank you very much, Isaac, that they did award the timeout to New York before the inbound, so the Liberty advance it here. Minnesota has a foul to give. Stewart, Ionescu, Lainey Hamilton, Phoebish, and Jones the 5 for New York. Minnesota leads by 2. Inbound to Ionescu. 6 seconds left. Here's Stewart on the move. 3 seconds left. Stewart gets fouled. Is it on the shot? The officials will say no.
That one was close. That was close. Nafisa goes in to foul because Stewie is dribbling. Yeah, she gets her before.
Before the upward shooting motion. So New York out of timeouts, 2.6 to go in overtime, down 2. Ionescu to inbound. Ionescu has to get it in. Finds Stewart. Stewart for the tie. Misses the layup. And Minnesota with a miracle Game 1 win. 95-93. The final in overtime.
New York has to be happy with the look that they got. They got the ball into Brianna Stewart's hands. She was able to create and get a really good look at the rim. But once again, Minnesota, who has had an identity on the defensive end all season, finishes this game with a defensive stop. And it's not just Nafisa, it's the whole team coming in. Clean D. Wow, what a game.
Rebecca,